What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out. This is my demand. Like and subscribe. So, Gamescom happened the first day anyway. It's still ongoing as of this recording. But I wanted to talk about real quick one or two or three things that I noticed about Gamescom in relation to a game that is supposedly a PlayStation 5 exclusive, probably timed exclusive. And that game is Forespoken. Now, Forespoken has a certain look and stuff, and you're like, oh, it's a girl, blah, blah, run landscape, blah, 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 right? And looks a little frenetic and a little magic crystals, blinky splash and stuff, right? Yeah. Every game that they showed at Gamescom is Forespoken, but way better. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but I was like, okay, I remember what Forespoken looked like. They showed a couple of trailers, gameplay. I was like, okay. It's a little cringy on dialogue, and maybe it's just a performance or whatever. Then I looked at Lies of P. Now, yes, it's a different. That's a whole nother thing. I'm gonna do a different video on that. But which one would I rather play, Lies of P or Forespoken? Lies of P. There's other games. I don't even remember the names of them, but they look better than Forespoken. So I'm like, that's dead in the water right now. They got delayed, and now all this other stuff looks way better. Why would you even play Forespoken? It's like, I ain't gonna play that. I'm gonna play the better games that are coming out. It's just, it's like, are you gonna play Gears of War or are you gonna play Outriders? That's the game, right? Doesn't matter. So, I mean, there were other games. There are other announcements, like the Dual Sense Edge. Not a great name. I guess it's for all those edgelords out there, all those PS5 edgelords that liked that Edge, because they like that Edge. That's why they named it that, because Sony is in tune with their community, and they say, yeah, edgelords, yeah, all you guys are edgelords. Not really realizing what it really means, of course. Maybe that's how they got the name. Is the Edge supposed to be a competitive edge? Why did they just call it the Dual Sense Play? This Dual Sense Plus. That would be in line with the branding, right? Plus. Dual Sense Plus. I mean, they could call it the DualSense Pro, honestly, because that's actually in line with the branding. But whatever, Edge is the name, and it's not a good name. It's a bad name. And I thought Sony. Okay, I didn't think Sony, but they had it easy. It's not like they had issues with their naming conventions, because they went the elementary route and just added numbers. So they played it safe. So we see what happens when Sony gets creative. Edge happens. Anyway, we're not talking about a damn stupid controller that nobody's gonna care. Everybody's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's nice. So you can take out. Okay, so the one thing I'll say about it that is good is that you can take out the actual stick module. So it's the stick plus the actual contacts and all that stuff. That's the only thing that is better about that controller. Everything else is gonna be trash, garbage, because battery life. The battery life's not gonna be more unless it's a bigger battery. Of course, this thing's gonna cost more. Is it gonna cost more than the Elite? I will guarantee you, it'll probably cost $200. I'm just guessing, $200, probably more. No, Sony, they like to up their prices and stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not talking about controllers and all that stuff, because that's not really the news. If it was real news, they wouldn't have announced it amongst all the other news to distract or to say, oh, it's not really that good of news. And you notice they didn't mention the price, because the price is gonna be ridiculous. So be prepared for that, ponies. Anyway, all I'm saying is that these games all look the same. Forespoken, and it was like, well, Dune was in there too. I was like, okay, Dune. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Remember when Gears of War came out back on the 360, and everybody's like, oh, Brown, all these Brown games. It feels like all the Brown games is coming back. Because they're all Brown. Forspoken's Brown, all the other games Brown. Life of Pisces, see what happened? Lies of P. I gotta do a separate game. I gotta do a separate video about that because that is super interesting, and I'm gonna tell you why it's better than Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, all of those. I'm gonna tell you why in the next video that I will do, and that will be on Lies of P. But until then, hit me up in the comments. Appreciate you guys hanging out, showing up, and subscribe. Once again, I appreciate all y'all hanging out, and I'll see y'all on the next one. To the way.